Hello and welcome guys, I'm just Hand. Today I have this R78 to entry grade gunpla, and yeah, it's just a preview and also a review at the same time. There we go. As you see, these are just the parts. Over. Watch me build. And also I'm gonna teach you how to build these things without an instruction. Yeah, it's just so simple. If you're already new to gun, if you're already not new, or if you already have started gunpla with your boring old small SDs, just like poor man. Yeah, he's poor because he didn't want it to be an SD. He wanted to be an HD now. Okay, I just have to close the box. Go. Oh god, it smashed. Okay, first, you read the instructions. It says start off with the head, but I prefer starting off with the feet. So this part, the red part, the feet one, with the thing, you attach that in there. Never mind, I'll just build. Wait. This one goes right over here, and this one goes over. There we go. Okay. And then, oh yeah, sorry. I guess like that. And also, I want to mention that I actually detached these pieces just to. These ones are just the joints for those connections. There we go, the other joint. I put that thing there. Okay, if you want one part, is it this one? It's the part that looks like a weird scope. And then you attach it to any of the legs. Like that. Wait, where did the other leg go? There we go. Oof, keep on falling. Also, this actually has very good articulation. Look. So the feet has a little bit like that. You can extend there. More like that. Tipsy is doing a sonic one. And also here. This is actually double jointed, so you can do one. It has a limited one, so whenever you push that, it pushes this joint, and then this one stays on there. It's sad that the armor here doesn't really move, so it's just a plain old white knee armor. Sad. Okay, now let's continue to the building. This one right here, if you're wondering how it works, so this one, I just have to detach every piece on here so that you can see. Okay. There are two parts here. This one. If you're wondering, it actually broke, so it's like that forever. Yeah. And this one is for the side joints, which is here, the sideways joints. It looks like that. And then this one, I'm sad to say, but this is actually one piece, or it's linked. With that, it just moves like this. So one leg goes up, the other one goes up too. Wait, let me just put the arm on. It doesn't fall off. There we go. Here, see that? I'm not touching this one. I'm touching this, and look, it moves with the thing. Now this one right here is hollow, because if you're, there we go. It has these pockets or whatever it's called. And also I sanded these things because they look so very sharp and plain, and now look, they kind of look like more like buttons, but I mean pontoons, but they're a bit more square. Yeah. Then this one goes, oof. This one goes right there. And this one goes like that. And then I just tossed the body around. Wait. Something fell though. Okay, this one here. Okay, now since you already attached the thing, we can now put the side armor. That I have to put it in there, and there we go. We now have our body and the waist, and the legs and the waist. By the way, before we continue, thank you very much. Thank you very much, whoever gave this to me. I just saw this random package right here. It says the SD Gundam World Heroes. Hooray! And also, I already kept some things inside of it. It's the instructions of the Integrid, the Manchinorn before the last video. Remember that? The Manchinorn, the SD one. And then also, I also got a free Wukong card. Wukong Impulse. And that's basically all of its contents. Thank you very much. Okay, now back to the video. That's just a quick sponsor, right? Next, we're gonna go to the body. This one is very confusing because you might put that there. Okay, I'm done, guys. Now I will not put that thing. No, you're wrong. You're supposed to put that thing like that. Also, here's how to fix this thing. If you're wondering how to fix that thing, the upper part, this is how you do it. I just have to remove the thruster for a while. So here, I have to do is to remove all of its joints. It fell. I'm sad. There we go. Wait for the feet there. We'll have to delete some of the joints. I don't seem to remove them. So I have to use my nippers. I'm sad, guys. Sad nipper noises. Wow. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, okay. Not that damaged. Okay. Now this joint, I'm really sorry, but I have to remove this. There we go. And then this thing. So I have to remove every part now because of the body, because it's very important. Okay. So you might be wondering what's going on here. And nothing. I'm just fixing some things up. And I possibly can't remove it. Oh, it fell. Luckily, it didn't remove my progress on moving the thing. I don't seem to do that. Wait. Guys, just wait, I'ma pause it. Okay, successfully moved it. Okay, so this part right here, I just have to carefully remove it. So, you might be wondering, the waist piece, the body piece right here is kind of overlapping there. See that? And then whenever you attach this thing to there, it doesn't match, right? No, this is the normal one, but I have to pause again. I have the power to stop time. Zawaruto. Okay, it's back. Now, here. So if you're assembling the body right here, this thing. So if you're trying to put that thing there, then you say, oh, that's too much effort. I'm do that again. So mine is actually now linked to it now, so that I can show you. But if but if you attach this, and then this one thing, and then this one does this, I think, yeah, we know, like goes up like that, it means you have to push this thing, and then it shouldn't overlap there, and then this one should be really tightly like that. This one shouldn't be overlapped. Okay, now I think that's the fixing, and then this one doesn't have to be linked though, just like that. Very easy. Now I have to fix that thing. There we go. And wait. There. That's the normal one. Now this one. This might not be very important, but you need to do this just for extra detail, like that. Needs to be facing forward. There's a lump. There's actually a lump. I wonder if you cannot see this, but here we go. There's actually here. Finally, the camera focusing me. Here, there's a lump over there. Stop it. There's actually a lump over there, so it's not. So it needs to be in the front. Okay, now. Oh, stop falling. There we go. Okay, stop it. Okay, the body proportion here needs to be like that. So I have the joint there, 4 joints, and then in the middle is the body. And also, I almost forgot, you have to add these. Oh, they fell. This one. And it fell. This one is the thruster or the backpack, where you have to wait. So there's actually a gap over there, so you have to push that really tight, or if you don't want much effort, you just put 2 hands and then push it on the floor or on your desk, whatever you use. I use my grade board, but now I'm in my desk. Yeah, desk. Laptop desk, actually. So here's the body. Now since we completed the body, we can now attach it finally. Weep. Okay, there we go. And then one last thing to the body. I have to add these beam sabers. You can actually customize these beam sabers. You can attach it, and also it fits right into the arm. Okay, here the arm. See this? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach the beam saber. Observe. It doesn't fall, because it just fits perfectly right on that arm. So it also one last thing, it can also be attached to the right arm and then the left arm also. Okay, now to the arms, which I already created. Right there. Sorry, you cannot split. You need to be in a non-slippery area, and also you need to have a stand. There we go. And also this one is actually part of the body, or I don't know, maybe arms. This one is part of the shoulders. So actually it's double jointed, so it can do this like that. Just that, very simple. Now it has to be like that, just for a pose. And then these ones are the head pieces, which are barely here. This one right here, I already made the helmet, and it doesn't seem to fit. No, I don't need to create the head. Come back to right there. I just need my SD head. Much better, but it's oversized, so he cannot balance with it anymore. Okay, I will just put it right back there. And then now I will now make the head and the eyes. And the head and the eyes. No idea. And also if you're wondering how's the black part and the one and it's right there. This one is actually slightly hovering off that red piece. So the eyes barely look like that and it fell. So here, the shadow creates the black thing so that it looks like eyes. It looks if it's like that, it looks more epic. Then now I attach it. Now we have Gundam. Can I think of that. And lastly, the weapons which are already created. Here are the weapons. I customized this. I removed the whole silencer thing, the very tip of the beam rifle, and then made it into a beam magnum thing. Yeah, and then the shield, I removed the peg. You know why? For posing purposes. For posing purposes, not armory purposes, for posing purposes. Because look, there's a peg, the arm couldn't move like that. So I removed the peg and then I just preserved the handle. That's all. Ouch. Why does he always fall? Maybe he's out of balance. Well, okay, now time for the articulation. So I'm gonna just go right there. I'm gonna do that. So it's more light. Never mind. I'm off it. There we go. So articulation. The armor moves like that. I mean the skirt armor moves like that, and then the feet can move like that. Feet. The legs, the feet moves like that, and also moves side to side. And also the side armor is actually connected to a ball joint so that it moves freely, but it's very stiffish. The arms are also a ball joint, so you can do that. Shoulder plates. Do I have to remove this just to see? Okay, now this one right here is for the max rotation, like that, or simply you can just do that. So you cannot move the shoulder blade like that. So it's double jointed for two reasons. First, so you can do a full T-pose without doing this, without moving the head and squeezing it off with the shoulder, and also for doing this, so that I'm gonna just study him off here, so that this thing, whenever this thing moves up, it doesn't break the whole shoulder, and then instead it moves the whole shoulder again, like that. And also this one, it might be a limited joint, but very wide, though, because look, you think this is a limited pose? Can go beyond it, that. And also as for the body, I'm gonna do a T-pose again. Here, the T-pose Gundam again. Now, it can barely do that, which he breaks his own backbone because it's already grandpa, 40 years old. Am I right? Am I right? He's dead. Okay. And then this thing, and then it can also move like that. Yeah. As for the age, he's very flexible. Just to say that I won't include the beam sabers already because they keep on falling. And also I will where's that? There we go. That and not only that, it can also steer, but it's very stiff. Why? Why did you make it stiff, Gonpla? Why? Okay, just if you're wondering how we steer this, you have to exert some effort here. Look, I will just do a T-pose again. And then, because first I push that thing. I push that thing so that it can correspond with the lower one. Oops. Correspond with the lower one. That thing is pretty hard. Sad. Okay, now as for the head, nothing too much here. Just normal. Up, down. The up can go like that because it's double jointed, so it can do a jiggle. I mean jiggle thing. Yeah, like that. And also just do I have to remove the whole skirt for this? I think. Yeah, here. Okay, then I made him look like that. Then look under the skirt. So see there's a joint, and that joint connects to that feet so that it can steer. Like that, I think. Yeah. That's all. Just have to do some tweakings in it. I just have to put some detail like that. That's all. Now, time for some good things here. That's just a film. Okay, back to the video again. I just cut some scenes over here. And I just have to, there we go. Now I will now touch the the handle to the hand of the shield. Beam sabers, which I call antenna. Then we now have a full armor. I mean, no, not full armor. I mean, armed. Find instruction. No, not the Banshee Norn. Get over here. Okay, just overload that. Have to put him like that. And just have to read instructions. I mean, no, not the instructions. I just have to read some things about Gundam. This guy right here. Ooh. Wait a second. Wait a minute. This Gundam is a general term that refers to all models of Gundam series. Ooh, okay. I'm wondering how does he look like actually? Oh, there we go. He looks a bit wonky. This guy, wonky man. Just kidding. I'm sorry, Bandai. Okay, now do now. Aha, let's do some poses with it. To move the camera. Ouch, did I just sit on something? Nah. That's my bed. Just kidding. Okay, now what poses should we do? Tall man. He's tall. No, he's not tall. Okay. He's not tall actually. Weep. Okay. Let me just do that real quick. And I'll pause it for a while. Just kidding. Nah, I can just see. Weep. Let me go 1 times the zoom camera. Okay, now let's do it. I want it to. Okay, nice. Now, oops, I accidentally removed his feet and decapitated him. The thing is actually very slippery, so I'm afraid I might use my folder to do some of the work. Or maybe his legs aren't just that strong because he's that old, I think. Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Oh, I didn't put the joints too strong, sorry. I think the leg joints aren't that strong enough to hold the whole Gundam. So I'm afraid I won't be able to do that pose. Or maybe I can just think of another idea. I just have to tweak the whole knees. Yeah. What pose is this? Can you guess it? If you said final shot pose, then you're right. And also, if you know that pose, means you have watched the anime series. Or maybe you just have watched the YouTube videos out there. I'm not just good at posing, but I think this is nice. After all. Okay, let's do some cinematic things here. So, wait, I'm gonna move that. No, I failed. Oh my gosh, that is very nice cinematic. But what about this? This is more steadier. Okay, done with the simple poses. Okay, that's the end of the video. And consider subscribing or Gundam will shoot you right now. Subscribe now to survive Gundam's beam magful shot. Subscribe now, he says. Now, before he shoots you. Ah!